Okay, let me see if this thing is working. Okay, if y'all on here and y'all can hear me, I'm having issues with this OBS, trying to make sure everything is on, but looks like I've been logged off again. Okay. All right. Good morning. It's clicking. Okay, you can't hear. Looks like I've been logged off again. Okay, hold on. All right, now. Okay, good. Okay, can you see the chart pretty good? Okay. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of movement going on this morning, and I didn't catch it. Can't figure out how to turn this TV down either. Okay. All right. Let's see. EUR USD beat you up. My tab just crashed. Okay, just that I just crashed. I don't know if y'all see me or not. Lord. Okay, let's try it one more time, just in case. Okay, Shante, if you're on here, this recording didn't keep crashing on me. Okay, y'all can see my screen and hear me, but this thing just crashed. Okay, all right, hold on. All right, bye. All right, y'all, hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this fixed on my end, because you can see me and hear me, and it's showing that I am not. It's not doing anything. Okay, hold on. Okay, Shante, if y'all can still see the chart, I mean it's not letting me do much on my end, but if y'all can still see it, let me know real quick. Just text me because I can't see any comments in here, and it's not gonna do any good. Okay. Okay. Well, Shante can see me, so uh, we're just gonna go from there. Okay, she can see and hear. Okay, good. All right. So I don't know what's. Okay, you can. Foreman can hear me too. Okay, good. All right. So let's find something to get into then. Okay, when I logged on earlier, somebody said EUR USD beat them up. I don't know which way it went. Um, okay, y'all, just bear with me because I'm not gonna rest until I get this part together because this is gonna be straight teaching. Okay, so it's popping back up for me now. All right. Okay, I can see y'all now. It looks like it's gonna be long delay. It stopped you out now, heading back in the direction that it's supposed to go. That's it for you. Okay, headed back up. Oh, that's on the hour chart, 15-minute chart. Oh, GBP news is at 4 o'clock. So it just came out like 9 minutes ago. Looked like it did a big drop. Now it's pulling back. And it surpassed your entry. That's, don't you hate that? Okay, hold on. Okay, look like you are strong on this hour. Okay, now yesterday, uh, there was one that wanted. Okay, USD CAD is good for a buy. You can buy that for 10 pips if you want. I won't be posting the signal because it was requested that I teach the whole time tonight. So, uh, but for those that do want to get in, I'm looking at USD CAD now. You can get in that for like 10 pips. Okay, so now I can't think of the guy's name that wanted to know about it. Before we get started, can you help us with EURTRY? Just want a little insight from still in the cell from yesterday. Yesterday you said you would do a session today solo on training. James, was that you who asked for that? I tried finding the training recorded as per request, however, could not find it. You didn't see, out of all of those videos that was on there, you didn't see not one that was just strictly training? The audio is low. Turn your volume up. Mine is all the way up. It's on max. Okay, now, for those that don't know how to install the cloud on your chart, anytime that you get on with me, you should be using the Ichimoku cloud in order for you to know, um, see what I'm looking at. No one who, no, no, not me who requested, was someone else. However, I was looking forward to a second session with you. Okay, go to insert. You should be on your MetaTrader 4. Go to insert, indicators, Ichimoku Kinko Hio, with in other words, it's a cloud. Click on it. Your settings should be 6, 13, and 26. 6, 13, and 26. Now, this is USD CAD. The cloud gives you future price action as it looks for lower price action. Okay, you have a volume button on your screen. You have a volume button on your screen. Thank you, Maurice. You have a volume button on your screen. Click increase it. However you want to increase it, just increase it. Mine is at 100. Okay, so it gives you future price action. The cloud tells you where it's going to go in the future, and it's telling you what it's been in the past. Any trader that you get on here always tell you to look to the left. Okay, thank you, Shantae. To look to the left in order to see where price has been in order for you to know where it's going. So right here you have this green line, which is called a Chiku span. It is pointed up. When this is pointed up and your candle is pointed up, you look to the left for the next high on it, and then you turn around and you go over here and you mark it according to this green line. This has been the next high, so that I know by prices moving up, I know it's going to come up to here about another couple of pips, one pip, maybe two, and then it's going to pull back a little bit. Conversion line, baseline, and lag and span. What do you mean conversion line, baseline, and lag and span? Okay, no. You got your Tinkinson. So if we're going back to the very basics, okay, forget the green line. Okay, the red line is your signal line. Okay, the cloud settings. Trading view, you have 4 inputs. Yeah, you do. That last one, I don't know what to tell you to do with it. You just have to look at it. Your conversion line on Trading View. Do you not have your MetaTrader 4 downloaded? You need to have MetaTrader 4. You need to have MetaTrader 4. If you are on Trading View, you will have 4 inputs. Your conversion line is blue on Trading View. You need to change it to red. That's your Tinkinson. Your baseline is this dark blue line, which is your Kinjisen, considered to be your stop loss. You need to change that to blue. And then you have the lagging span, which is the Chiku span, that needs to be green. Okay? So those that's on Trading View, your conversion line is blue on there. That needs to be changed to red because it's the opposite of what it is on MetaTrader 4. And it's not going to move the same, and you're not going to win like that. So change your conversion line on your Trading View to red. Change your baseline to blue. which is your Kinjisen. Your Kinjisen is considered to be your stop loss. This red line is the Tenkan-sen. That's considered to be your signal line. Then you have the green line. Okay, when you've done that, let me know. Jasmine, yes, UCAD was a buy. You're not gonna get a full 10 pips if you didn't get in it when I first logged on. But we're just gonna teach right now. Okay, so everybody got that. The ones that are using TradingView, cryptology, or whatever your name is, crypto. Did you get that? You downloaded the exercise file as sent by me. There is which template that you use there for your choice. Okay. If you have my template, before I move to that, James, I need to know that those that have TradingView, that are using TradingView, that you have the cloud downloaded. This is going to be a confusing class. Okay, Palms, EURAUD more than likely will probably be a buy, but I'm just gonna teach today. I won't be calling any signals because it was requested that I just teach. They didn't want signals. So for those that want signals, you're just gonna have to get it. Okay, now for those that have my chart, have this template, always use this one, the fourth one. Okay, but as long as you have the cloud on there, you understand where I'm at. So now I'm going back to the cloud so that I can stick with that. Hopefully you got the cloud on there. Okay, now your red line is considered your signal line. Your blue line is considered your stop loss. When the red crosses above the blue, it's considered the TK crossing. If it crosses above the blue, it's going to be a buy. If your red line crosses below the blue, it's going to be a sell. Right here on USD CAD, you see that the red line has crossed above the blue. And if you get in on the second candle, then you can write it up for 10 pips. That's the safest way to trade the cloud, is the TK crossing. Especially if you're just not learning and you don't understand. Let me take these arrows off because we were in the advanced part of it. But now we're going back to the basics. So I'm going to take all of that off so nobody is bothered by the arrows. Okay, now you either trade the cloud, you either trade above the cloud or below the cloud. If you trade above the cloud, you only trade all buys, regardless of how many sell signals you see. If you trade below the cloud, all you trade is all sales, regardless of all sell signals that you see. And if you trade in the TK crossing, if it crosses above, get in on the second candle. And if it's going up, if it crosses above it, get in on the second candle. And you can get in 10 pips. You can get in for 10 pips. Your blue line is considered is the Kinjisen, and it's considered to be your stop loss. That's on any time frame. I always enter on the 15-minute, and then I'll, if I'm swinging, I go up to the higher time frames. But the 15-minute time frame is your is the place where you would get in to enter, especially for your 10 pips. This is just scalping 10 pips. 10 pips is guaranteed. You can get 10 pips. That's out of any market, or you can cut it down to less than that, but you can get 10 out of it. Okay. Now, so you can do the TK crossing. If the red line crosses above the blue line, it's considered a what? For those that wanted to know, that I just taught. I need to know where you're at. So if the red crosses above the blue, it's considered what? Red above the blue is considered what? Your life matters. Red above the blue is considered what? A buy. Okay. When do you get in on your buy? If you're doing the TK crossing, Maurice, don't start with me. If you're doing the TK crossing and the red is above the blue, what do you, when do you get in? What's the safest way? Good. Red above the blue is a buy. Second candle. Perfect. You get in on the second candle. It's market execution. Maurice, you do not use a $50 lot size. You do not use a $50 lot size. Now you can if your balance is that. So, but don't listen to Maurice. Second candle. And what's your take profit going to be? What will your take profit be? 10 pips. Good. Now, you will determine your own stop loss. I will not give you that. I will not tell you what amount to risk. That'll be totally up to you because you're completely on your own. That's your money. Okay, now that's considered a buy. So if the red line crosses below the blue line, that's considered to be what? If the red line crosses below the blue line, like right here on NZD USD, the red is below the blue. The red line crosses below the blue line. Sell. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you. Sell. You get in on the second candle. Like when it crosses right here. If you see an engulfing candle, you can get in on it then. Or you wait to the second candle to determine your entry. Good. Okay, so that's considered the sell. Now, for those that are brand new You won't see me doing this a lot. Uh, but for those that are brand new and for safe traders, don't trade inside of the cloud at all. Don't trade inside at all. Not necessarily. Yeah, I miss it too. I need it right now. So, uh, if it's inside of the cloud, don't get in the cloud or don't get in it. Okay, so the second candle do not have to be red. When you say second candle, do you mean at the start of the second candle or at the close of the second candle? I mean, when the second candle starts, you can enter for yourself. If you would like to wait till it closes and get in, then you can do that too. But the enter on the second candle, you can get in it. I will get in it when it starts. No, that's any time frame. You can do this on any time frame. The 15-minute chart is the best time to enter. The 15-minute chart shows you all the pullbacks. Okay? It shows you every pullback. So that's why when we're doing the 10 pips, we'll get in on during that time frame. Now, if you're getting up and you're trading at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know that this is pretty much pullback hour. Tonight it's not because there was news at 4 o'clock for GBP USD, so the market is really moving right now. Maurice. Okay, you're new to this channel. Where can I download the indicators or parameters once I had MetaTrader 4? Your screens look like something from Star Trek. When you download MetaTrader 4, you go over here to Insert, click on Indicators. Then you'll see Ichimoku Kinko Hio. It's on your phone as well. It's on your phone as well. Insert, Indicators, Ichimoku Kinko Hio. Your parameters for this scalping setting is 6, 13, and 26. Life Matters, I'm not going to change it black. 6, 13, and 26. Okay, senior trader, did you get that? Your parameters are 6, 13, and 26. Okay, so for those, sir, can you ask again how to insert the arrows? No, sorry, it's just the basic cloud right now. These are regular candles. Chick trade, these are the regular candles right here. Your life matters or white. What is white? I don't understand. Your trainer can help us with EUR. I just want a little insight. I'm on the sale from yesterday. On Trading View, there is also a displacement. Do we leave it at default? Yes, because I don't. You can't get rid of it. Leave it there. Okay, senior trader. Thank you, Brittany. On what? Um, please, did you mean did you mean when prices inside of the cloud on the TK crosses then don't trade? Please clarify. Yes, that's what I meant. My background. No, my background is not white. It's gray. Yes, Altabor USD. NZD USD is selling. Do colors need adjusting? The babies will be up in a minute. Yes, it will. Yes, they will. In styles, you can change your colors to whatever you want. Uh, some people don't like green and red. You can change it to Maurice, yours already up. You can change it to whatever colors you want. Okay, so I need to know that you have the parameters. Okay, the TK in the cloud, stay far. King trade yeah, let it teach. King trade in, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. 6, 13, and 26. Now, for safe traders and brand new traders, if price is in the cloud, don't trade it. If the TK crosses in the cloud, don't trade it. Okay? So right here, this was considered to be a sell. Your TK cross below. Now, if your line is going straight across, if it's going straight across, you see it like here, right here, going straight across, that means it's getting ready to start consolidating some. And you got like 10 minutes on this candle. So when you're in the 15-minute time frame, this candle is going to go up and down for 15 minutes. Up and down for 15 minutes. Okay? So that's why I say you can't avoid pullbacks. Pullbacks are going to happen. There's nothing that you can do about it because the candle has to do something for 15 minutes. Okay? With this ichimoku, do you still need to draw your support and resistance? No, you don't. Ichimoku means one glance, where you can take one look at the cloud and tell pretty much where it's going to go, where it's been, everything. This is what your green line is. The green line shows you where support, resistance, and pullbacks and all of that is going to be at. Okay, you understand that? You can draw support and resistance lines if you want, but with the cloud, you really don't have to. It's already there. It's already there. All you have to do is look back to the left to see where it's been. Measure it off. If you want to know how far it's going, for an example, like NZD USD is in a sale right now. You have 9 minutes left on that candle, so it's going to pull back, go up and down for about 9 minutes. If you go over here, get your minus sign at the top of the screen, come over here and mark your lowest low, your next low on that green line. It tells you where it's going to go before it pulls back again. So then I'll go back and get my crosshairs based off the TK crossing. This is where the line is now. It's going to come down to here. And it's going to drop about another 2 pips before it pulls back right up in here. And then it's going to come down to here. Then shoot right back up. So it's testing this support line right here to your immediate left of this green line. You see, because this green line is pointed down. This candles is going down. You don't need any EMAs. Or if you're talking about the settings, Shantae, please type the settings in there. Once you download the Ichimoku cloud, these three lines are automatically going to pop up. And it's 6, 13, and 26. 6, 13, and 26. These are the parameters again. 6, 13, and 26. Okay, I got 20 minutes left on this call and I haven't got past the red and the blue line. But that's okay. And risk go. 6, 13, and 26. Maurice. Okay, so in order to see where the next support or resistance is going to be at, you look at your green line. You see this green line right here? When it's pointed down, the red candle is pointed down. Now, when I'm on here trading with you guys, I'm looking at strictly the green line. So if I want to know where my how far down it's going to go, I'll look to my immediate left of this green line over here, and it tells me it's going to come down to here. And then it's going to pull back. Even though it's pulling back right now, it's 6 minutes and 35 seconds left on the candle. So it's going to do that. It's going to go up and down. Up and down. Okay? All right, so everybody got that part. Okay, now for the one that was asking about EUR-ZAR, there was EUR news that came out tonight, and then it just turned it around. So I don't know. I think EUR news came out yesterday. I don't know what happened. Right now I don't. So on the 15-minute chart, it's just going up and down. That's an exotic pair. That's why I said make sure you use proper risk management and use a lower lot size so that you're able to see the pullbacks. If you're missing something, she said just rewatch the recording once it's done. Yes, and that way I can maximize my time on here. Please stop asking the same questions. You're new to just listen. Thank you. Okay, so you got that. All right, so the best way, if you're brand new, you will have to literally go through every pair. So I'm going to show you something really simple for those that are just getting started. If you go to the 4-hour chart, this is USD CHF. If your red line is below the blue line, below the red cloud, it's considered a sell. So I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame. My overall on USD CHF is telling me that it's a sell. So I'm going to go to the 1-hour chart. If my red line is below the blue line, below the red cloud, it's a sell. You're guaranteed to get the 10 pips. Go to the 15-minute chart. Now your red line is above the blue line and it's in the cloud. So that means it's going into a buy. So I wouldn't get in it. Now I'm telling you this for safe traders. Brand spanking new traders. So that way you're not tripping. So if you don't see the 4-hour, the 1-hour, and the 15-minute looking the same, all three are not the same, you don't take the trade. So you go to the next pair. Go to the 4-hour chart. Red line is above the blue line, above the green cloud. It's considered a buy. The red line is touching the blue line, but it's still above the green cloud. I wouldn't get in it on the 1-hour. 15-minute. The red line is below the blue line that's below the cloud. So I wouldn't get in that one either. So that's EURUSD. So I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm trying to find one that gives you a good example of what to trade. And matter of fact, let me type it in here. When I type it in here, I want you to write it down. Okay. Red line. Okay, now, if the red line above the blue line above the, oh shoot, I forgot to put that in there. Red line above the blue line on the H4, H1 in 15 minutes. It's a buy, but I need to put, I need to put if it's above the green cloud. Copy. Okay. On all time frames, it's a buy. So if the red line is below the blue line, below the red cloud on all time frames, is a buy, is a sell. Okay, got it? Do everybody have it? Maurice Child Support said facts too, unfortunately. Okay, if the red line is above the blue line, above the green cloud on the H4, H1, and 15 minute, you can enter that on the 15-minute chart for the buy. Guaranteed 10 pips. Red line below the blue line, below the red cloud on the H4, H1, 15-minute chart for the entry on those time frames. It's a sale. Do everybody have it? Say yes, no, maybe. Say it again. Quickly. I got 15 minutes. Repeat the sale. Y'all playing, right? Y'all are playing. Okay. Got it. Okay, good. That is your most safest way to trade the cloud for brand spanking new people that have never traded before and you want to learn the cloud, or those that have never traded with the cloud. That's the best way to trade it. Red above blue above the green cloud on the H4, H1, 15-minute for your entry, buy 10 pips. Red below the blue line below the red cloud, H4, H1, 15-minute chart for your entry, sell 10 pips. Your red line is your Tenkinson. Your blue line is your Kinjisen. Go to your indicators, click indicators, and you'll see the name. The Tinkerson is red. It's already set. The Kinderson is blue. Thank you, Brittany. If you're on Trading View, change your conversion line to red and your baseline to blue. And this is the TK crossing. Yes, this is the TK crossing. Okay, any other questions on the setup other than what's buying and what's selling? When the trader 8, you've been here for a minute. You should be good. Nope, it did its 10 pips. You got in right in here. You should have got it. Okay, now so y'all remember this date. November 20th at 4:49. This was the basics of this. Now I have a lot of videos on there. You would have had to go through all of them in order to get it. Now when I get on to trade, when I'm calling signals for you guys, Chiku span altar board. This is what it's called, Chiku span. If you put your cursor on it, it'll light up. See? And it'll say Chiku span. You need the correct name, crypto logic. You needed the correct name because it won't say lag and span. It means lag and span, but it's the name is Chiku span. Miss Claudette, I'm not gonna even get into the green line. And Miss Claudette, you're on my team, right? What's a red cloud? What's a green cloud? You playing? Okay. Okay. You change it. How do you change the colors on the cloud? It's Kumo up. When you go click on it, you click on indicators. You go to your cloud. These are your colors for the cloud. The Tinkerson is red. Kinjison is blue. Chiku span is lime green. Your up Kumo is green, and your down Kumo is red. No project, no signals today. They requested, a couple of people requested that I just teach, so I'm not calling anything. I'm not going by the relative currency strength indicator. It shows that GBP is stronger than Chief. Isn't that a strong buy confirmation? Are you looking at the cloud, or you could did you go check the cloud too to see? Okay, do y'all have this settings? Yes, sugar. Thank you. November 20th was the cloud training for the basics for all brand new people. Shante, please remember that. Is there more to know about the cloud? We're going to see in other sessions today. Uh, Majority of it, I've, I've been doing this for uh, a year, and there's a whole lot of videos that's in the recorded session on this for a year. Thank you, Toonbox. I appreciate it. I really do. Uh, Now Kumo down should be red. I don't know why this is saying gray over here. You try to look them all up. Look up what? Wonder Trader 8. Did you get in it when I called it for the buy? And I said it was going to go up about a couple more pips afterwards. I did get in it, and then it pulled back. Now, I need for everybody to understand that you're not going to avoid any pullbacks. You're not going to avoid them at all, but it doesn't mean that the trade is wrong. Just like yesterday when everybody was freaking out about GBP, I think it was GBP JPY, and I said just hold it because it's gonna make a move. And at 6 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock yesterday morning, about an hour after we got off, it dropped 50 pips in like two minutes. 50 pips in 2 minutes. Now, I'm not going to call 100% of the trades all the time. They're not going to all be right. Uh, this is why you got to trust your gut or trust the process. But they always end up hitting. Oh, 1 minute. I'm sorry. GBP went yesterday when everybody was talking about it's in a bad pullback and it's doing this, it's doing that. It's going to do that because of the hour that we're in. It's the hour that we're in. From 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock, everything is going to pull back because the banks have just put your money back into your account. They just put them back. So you're going to have some pullbacks and everything is going to go. Right before the banks get ready to close, it'll make one last ditch and it'll shoot everything where it's supposed to go. And then after that, when it closes down, everything slows down and it pulls back. Okay? Okay, good, Margaret. If you got out because you weren't comfortable, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. You are in charge of your own money. Nobody else. Not me, not anybody else on this channel. If it does not hit your take profit, how long do you leave it for? Just in case. I.e., will you close it at the end of the day or at the end of the New York session? James, it just depends on what kind of trader you are. If you're too far in the red, close it at any given time. Just as fast as you guys make money. When I'm calling signals and your take profit hit and we swimming in blue and oh I love you Dr. K, it's this and this, and then when we swimming in the red and we going the opposite way, everybody's in a panic, I'm about to lose all my money, all this and that. You get in and get out. Get in and get out. You don't like how it's going, how the market is going, get in and get out. because the market, they know where the retail traders are. Now, me, uh, because I've been doing this for over 3 years, I pretty much know where it's going, so I'm not bothered by it. Plus, my account can handle it to a certain point, but you don't have to sit there and stay in something to where you're uncomfortable and then get out. Because it may take 2 minutes, 2 seconds. I got people knowing was Dr. K posting signals last night in the chat. No, I was not. Shantae, please let them know I was not. It could take 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 hours, 2 weeks. It just depends on the pair and what's going on. The only thing that makes stuff move fast is the news, to where you can get in and out. Yeah, Morgan, we both been there. Then you and Shantae tell you to sit on your hands. You're welcome. So that's all I got for today. You guys enjoy your night, your week. I will see you tomorrow. And remember to go back and look at this date on the TK crossing. Since nobody wanted to go through the videos to find it, go back and look at this date for the basics of it. Okay? Now, let me say this, and do not, okay? Let me say this. When I get on, I basically use the green line because a lot of people have been on here for a long time. I basically use just the green line, and that's where we get all our pips. If you just not signing on, you gotta trust the process. That's all I can say. You just got to trust the process. You gotta trust it. All right, so that's all I got for tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.